Thanks for sitting down with me again.
I'm just glad I made the cut for the second meeting. Looks like there might be a place for your leadership issue after all, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so last time we got together, you were telling me about your rookie season.
It was my freshman season.
Right, sorry.
It's okay.
But you mentioned that by your sophomore season, you began to grow into more of a team leader.
Began to, yeah. But it took a minute. I can't even lie, it did.
How? How so?
Well, okay, take the first game, for instance.
All right, let's start the season off right, Captain.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, sorry, I'm used to Junior doing these, man.
I got you, but Junior's playing pro ball, which kind of makes it impossible for him to do the pregame speech. That's why we named you captain, remember?
Right.
All right, come on, MP, take us out there, man.
All right. Yo, what Junior used to say? Who going? I can't hear you.
Okay, you gotta give him a chance to respond. But hey, yo, keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Who house is this? Who house is this?
Go ahead. It's their house. We're away, bro.
But last year, Junior. Never mind, man. I got this. What you should say? Who gonna hold it down tonight?
Oh man, you already said that one. Okay,
my bad.
Hey, look, that's great work. Hey, Captain, doing great work. Work in progress. All right, come on, y'all. Let's go out there. Let's do it. Woo!
I know I'm ready to go get it.
Shouldn't you be somewhere handing out stat sheets or something?
I wanted to come wish my boo good luck. And encourage him to maybe sign up for some public speaking classes.
Oh, come on. It was not that bad. Okay, it was that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Junior gave that same speech last year and had the guys bouncing off the walls. Like, how am I supposed to follow in his footsteps?
You better figure it out. I mean, the only reason I'm dating you is because I wanted to date Junior, but you seemed more attainable.
Oh, you think that's funny?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
That's a little bit funny. Hey, look, just stop trying to be Junior, okay? They chose you as their captain. You.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
This is your team, so
This is
just
my team.
lead it how you want.
You're right.
You got this.
You got it.
Meantime, you might want to tighten up your footwork. You're getting lazy with your topside foot and letting a man drive with his dominant hand.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Popovich. Thank you. You're amazing.
No problem. Now, who's gonna go get it?
You serious right now?
I said, who's gonna go get it?
I'm gonna go get it.
That's my man.
The air outside is starting to cool, and that means it's college hoop season. Hello and welcome everyone to the start of what should be a great year. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with my colleagues Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. In this game, we'll see the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Syracuse Orange.
And one name to watch this season, I could see MP stepping up into a bigger role. It has all the makings to be a leader for this team.
No one covering.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Defended by Miller. Back to Thompson, right wing. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. And as you said, MP could see a bigger role with the school this year.
You know, MP showed some flashes last season. Now, as a starter, I think it's his team if he wants it to be. I think he's got to establish himself early on for that to be the case.
Here's Beasley. He's guarded by Nelson. From beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to West. Pass to Nelson. Miller with it. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Orange ball as Syracuse keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Dennis. Now Nelson. Here's Starks. And one goal that this school has this season, they still believe they can get into the tournament.
It won't be easy. They aren't as loaded as they once were. But, you know, get enough wins, and the selection committee has no choice but to put you in. They can't ignore you if you win enough.
Side West. Miller. Back to West. They need this. Drills the three-pointer.
One way West shows his leadership for the Orange is like this, picking them right back up and erasing the three at the other end.
And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Nelson. Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And guys, Coach said a main focus for this school was to start the year out strong.
They have a tough schedule later on in the year. It's important for them to build a good tourney resume early on in the season.
And you know, with Junior moving on after last season, I tell you, this team has a very different look.
And what a huge opportunity for some players. Leaders will step up and establish themselves. A transition year for this team, but a lot to be excited for.
And with Syracuse, you guys, it might not be the biggest city or have the best weather, but they're a top program.
Yeah, some other big-time schools might have had a little more glamour than Syracuse, but it's still a destination for a lot of the country's top recruits. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Now here's Nelson. Right side, Starks. To halt the run. Sharp grabs the miss. To the paint. Defended by Miller for three. They get it again. Sharp with the bucket.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And the Orange call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Into the lineup for Syracuse, Scott Wright, Johnny D, Pete Lane.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Pass to Nelson. Dean. And here's Wright. Basket is good. The assist from Dean.
Yeah, it looked to me as though Dean was just waiting for the defense to make that mistake and instantly gets it to the wide open man.
Now Sanders. Takes a three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Dean. Off the mark there with the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
One thing synonymous with the Syracuse program is stability. Year in and year out, the Orange are racking up a good number of wins.
Nelson with it. Now guarded by Riley. Back to Lane. And they're running. Drops it in, the breakaway layup.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And he gets the bucket. And that stability at Syracuse. It's why so many top players want to go there.
As a recruit, that's important to consider. You want a school with a commitment to its program. Syracuse is a basketball school through and through.
Dean outside. Pass to Nelson. Here's Lane. He's covered by Fields. Takes the 13-footer. Wright misses. Sanders, guarded by Dean. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it in. A challenging stretch for Syracuse here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Syracuse calls timeout.
Into the lineup for Syracuse. Substitution for the Tar Heels.
Here's Williamson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Team foul.
Expectations are high for this UNC team after a tough season last year.
The fans are hungry for a fresh start here after dealing with injuries and frustration. It's a lot of pressure, but these guys can handle it.
Look, over the years, UNC has had a number of great NBA exports. You know, playing at that high level and that kind of program is something of a proving ground and prepares guys for the next level for those who think they have a chance to get there.
Good on both. Few other schools have an alumni list as impressive as the Tar Heels.
We're talking about elite players. To me, that just speaks to the strength of UNC's program, that it attracts players of that caliber.
Now here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage, for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Beasley. Mayo. Here's Richards. Here's Mayo. Defended by Miller. Here's Richards. Thompson with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Mayo. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And this season, Syracuse is looking for its first national championship in almost 20 years. The Orange always a threat to make some noise.
Now here's Miller. Outside, West.
2 minutes.
Back to Miller. Launches it.
Syracuse foul. Desmond James. That's his first personal foul.
And the Orange making a change here.
Brooke Jackson.
Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Pass to Mayo. Here's Wong. Here's Mayo. Defended by Miller. Here's Richards. And the baseline jumper, no good. And guys, Syracuse has been a fixture in this tournament for years now.
And on the rare occasion when the Orange do have a bad season, it never turns into a bad era. It speaks to how well they recruit and how strong their coaching staff is.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Richards. Pass to May. Now Thompson. Mayo. May with it. Here's Wong. Starks with the steal. Here's the fast break. And that one's good. Williamson.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Pass to May. Now Thompson. Mayo. Here's Wong. Outside May. Now here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. The basket is good. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, some solid play from Thompson inside, tracking down that close range look.
Outside West. Pass to Williamson. 11 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Defensive foul. Kai West. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Tar Heels, J.C. May, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
The Tar Heels making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Starks. From deep three-point range. That misses. Wouldn't have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Tar Heels opening up a huge gap. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's in a tremendous rhythm offensively. The defense trying everything they can to slow him down to no avail.
Hey, and he's confident to begin with now. When he gets on a roll like this, best of luck to you. Bring help and plenty of it. Make somebody else beat you is the strategy.
Here's Richards. There's the three. And Dennis pulls it down. Fires for three. And it's Miller missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
The three. Sharp grabs the miss. It's been all Tar Heels. They lead by 24, their largest lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent decision by Red Thompson, showing you he's got some point guard skills even though he plays the two.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Miller. The three-pointer no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Tries to break the ice. The shot misses. Now the Tar Heels take it the other way. Thompson, guarded by Starks. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Outside, West. Back to Miller. To stop the run. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Thompson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Takes the shot right through the contact. No fear from the youngster Thompson.
Out on the right wing. And again, it's the orange missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
For three. And it's Miller missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Shooting for Syracuse, Christopher Miller. 2 shots.
And he makes them both. Outside, May. beyond the arc. The rebound by the Orange. Outside Miller. Pass to Nelson. And the dunk by Nelson.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
It's been all Tar Heels. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Puts up a three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pass to Starks. Outside Miller. Jacks up the three. Cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And again, North Carolina with the triple.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The outside, Nelson. Back to Miller. Pass to Starks. And here's Nelson. Back to Starks. Out of bounds. Orange ball as Syracuse keeps possession. And the Orange making a change here.
Desmond James, Clarence Slaughter, Pete Lane.
Trying his luck from deep. Sanders pulls it in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And that one's good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Slaughter. Out to right. Just 5 on the clock. But they recover it. Syracuse, no good that time either. From deep. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
That is in the gym range, partner. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing a three like that.
Now here's Dean. Back to Lane. Dean. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Guarded by Dean. And he lobs it up.
2 points, Walter Fields.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Dean with the three. The shot, no good. And the Tar Heels going the other way now. Defended by Lane. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Orange.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no...
So it's North Carolina picking up the win.
I thought they really asserted their dominance. They looked pretty much unstoppable the entire game.
And that's a wrap for our broadcast of tonight's game. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for tuning in.
And, you know, I tell you, that was the last time I tried to be someone else. I mean, eventually I figured out that leadership is trying to be the best version of yourself on and off the court for the team.
Setting a tone for everyone around you in the process.
Exactly. I mean, we wrote that hot start to a victory that first game, and that gave us a ton of momentum. I mean, no one expected us to win once Junior went down. But we made the tournament still.
And how did it go?
Oh, that is another story.
Okay, well, you'll have to tell me next time we get together.
You know, I'd be happy to. Thank you.